Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is ICT Year 6 with Mr. Mudathir, and we are back to working with data. In front of you, you can see what you see is Jamal's data, and this is from the previous lesson. The first thing that we did, we took a whole what is this data table with all of the pickup numbers, the code number for the orders, the head office, and basically we took a look at all of the contents of this spreadsheet, and we've learned that one column gives you one piece of information about every delivery, and one field gives you an entire information about one delivery package. So what we did is, the first thing that we did was convert this regular spreadsheet into a data table, right? So to do that, first you need to select your entire data, and then go to format as table, and then pick any theme or any color that you like, and you will get this message. Make sure that your table has a header, and this is our header. That's why we tick on this one, my table has headers, and then press OK, and that is it. This is how you transfer or convert your regular spreadsheet into a data table. Today we're going to learn something new, and it is sort data table. How can we sort a data table? Sort means putting a record of a data table in order. That means putting it into in order, right? You must choose which field to use to sort the table, alphabetical or numerical. Let's get into how we can sort a data table. All right, those are the steps, 2 simple steps. First, choose the field that you want to sort out. Click on this arrow and then choose sort A to Z, and this is found on the book page number 31. So I want to sort this table according to, let's say, the courier. The courier is the person who takes the package from one place and delivers it to the other. So how can I sort this out alphabetically? Okay, the first name is Jamal, the second name is Hassan. Let's remember that. To sort them out, click on this arrow and choose sort A to Z. What happened here is it sorted out all of the couriers' names in an alphabetical order, and that is it. This is how you sort the data alphabetical. Let's click on it one more time, and maybe we can sort it out from Z to A this time. And there you go. If you're not happy with the result, just simply press the undo button and it will go back to its original state. And there we go. Again, we got Jamal first and then Hassan. Alright, next, how can we filter the data? Now I want to filter the data. Here, you notice that there are some packages that has been delivered, yes, and there are packages that has not yet been delivered. Maybe they are still on the way. Imagine that you are the manager and you want to see only the packages that were not delivered. So those packages. You don't want to see those packages. They are on your way and you don't want to see them. You have a lot of data. What can you do? Again, the first step is click on this arrow. Over here in this section, you will notice that it's showing all of the data. Select all, it's showing all of the data. What I want is, I don't want yes to be shown. I only want the no. So I'm going to tick here, click here, to take off the tick in front of yes, and press OK. You see what happened there? It hid all of the records that has the delivered yes. The value of the delivered was yes. It took them off. Let's try again. Let's try to restore all of my data. All I have to do is put a tick in front of yes and press OK. And that is it. Very easy, right? Alright, so in this part of the lesson so far, we learned how to make a data table out of a regular spreadsheet. All we had to do is select all of the data, click on Format as Table, and choose whichever color that you like. The next thing that we learned, of course, you'll get this message and you have to press OK on that. The next thing that we learned is how can we sort a data table. Very simple. We sorted out the courier in the spreadsheet. All we did was click on this arrow and then choose sort A to Z or Z to A according to your preference, right? And the last thing that we did is we filtered a data. How did we filter a data? We only showed the data that has the value no that hasn't been delivered yet. All we did was Click on this arrow, untick yes, and press OK. And that is it. Now, if you want to take a break, pause the video, go have a cup of water, and then come back, okay? In this part of the lesson, we're going to learn something about data validation. Data validation. How to add data validation. We will use number-based validation to check the weight field. You will check the data using two criteria. Alright, so it's a company that delivers packages, right? And they weigh the packages before they take them from the customer, right? So it's impossible for a package to weigh 0, right? Because it's a package. Even if it was just a piece of paper, it would still have a weight in grams, right? So what I want is I want the employee, when he enters a value that's less than 1, it's gonna bring out an error message. How can we do that? Alright, simply, first step, highlight the weight. Next step, click on data. Usually it would be in home, but I want you to go to data and look for data validation. Now open data validation from here. You will get this message or window. Open this allow drop down menu and choose whole number. Next is in the data field, I want you to choose greater than, and over here I want you to type maybe 0. That means if the employee entered a number that is 0 or less, they will get an error message. Okay, so let's press OK. Now we have a validation. Okay, so now I have a rule in this whole field. If I entered a number that is less than 1, it's going to give me an error message. Let's try to delete this 1000 and type 0 instead. And then press enter. You see what happened? The value you entered is not valid. The user has restricted values that can be entered into this cell. So this prevents the user or the employee to input a value that is less than 1. So that also means greater than 0. But the thing is, if you notice, I already have minus values over here. So to make the computer point out the errors of all of the values that were entered, again in data, go to data validation and ask the computer to circle invalid data. You see, it's telling me that this value is not following the rules that you have entered. Okay, this tool is very handy. When you click away, you will notice that this is still selected. How can I erase that? Again, simply go to data validation and ask to clear data validation. Data validation is very important, and it's used in IT and in software programs, apps used over there. Now you know what validation is. Validation is it helps you to input the right data in the right field. Alright, so that is it for this lesson. I hope you guys understood every single bit of it. Till I see you in the next lesson, take good care. Bye.